Hello, in this video I will show you how to create a game on Roblox. Now it's a very easy process. So firstly open Roblox, then just simply go to the creator dashboard. Now to come to this dashboard, all you have to do is click on create and then click on dashboard and then you will be in the creator dashboard. Now all you have to do is click on create experience over here and then the pop-up will appear where you have to open the creator studio. And if you don't have a studio, just simply download a studio right over here. Now wait for a few seconds. Now once the studio is all loaded, you have to choose the blank plate over here. But over here, there are a few pre-made games that are done by Roblox themselves. So you can choose any one of them as a base template. But if you want to do it from scratch, choose the base plate over here. Now once you're in the creation page over here, you will have a lot of options in a lot of places. So this might get a little bit overwhelming. So let me show you exactly what you have to do one by one so you don't get confused. So the first thing that I like to do is I just simply remove the world over here. So for that, what you have to do is just simply go inside the workspace, click on this small triangle over here. Then over here, you will find the base plate. Click on this option. And then if you want, you can just simply remove the texture. That will just simply remove this squares over here. But what I would do is I will simply remove the entire base plate over here. So you can right click on it and then just simply press delete or just simply hit backspace on your keyboard and will delete the entire plane. Now right over here, this is going to be your spawner. So whenever anyone will start playing your game, this is the location or this is the box where all the people will spawn. So firstly, what you have to do is you have to add a box or a surface under this particular spawner. So for doing that, go to the part section over here and place a small part. Now moving over here is very easy. All you have to do is just simply use S, W, A and D as you would do in game and use the mouse by holding the right click to move around and look around. As you can see, for going bottom, just simply look through your mouse by pressing right click and press W. You will go downwards, and if you look upwards and then press W, you will go upwards, and that goes same for the left and right as well. Now there are a few basic things that you have to know. So there are a few options over here, as you can see. So the first option is which is selected. You can directly grab an object like this and move around in the free space, as you can see right over here. But this is not practical because you don't have any control over it. So to get a bit more control, just simply click on the move option or Ctrl+2 on your keyboard. That will automatically select this part over here. Now you will have levels. So these are X, Y, and Z levels that you can just simply hold and drag. And when you will hold a Z level or the blue line over here, and it will go along that axis only. It will not go in X or Y. So the Y axis is the up and down one over here, and the X axis is left and right over here. As you can see, you can also see a representation over here of what's left and what is front, what is right. You can see all of them right over here. Now the second option is the scale option. You can press on this option over here or Ctrl+3 on your keyboard, and then you will find this type of option. Now, just like in the move option, when you will pull this blue option, which is the Z axis, the object moved along that axis. But in the scale option, when you will pull a single part over here, it will move along and increase the size in that axis, as you can see right over here. Now, to move up and down, you can just simply press E and Q. So E for going up and Q for going down like this. Now, if you want to increase the size in the X-axis, just simply pull this option and it will increase the size in the X-axis. Now to increase the breadth over here, just simply choose this option and increase the breadth like this. Now you can use this feature in more practical way by using the property panel right over here. So let's say you want to create a square. So click on the object, then go right over here. You will have the size option, and in the size, you can add your own specific size. So my size is going to be 17, 117. So the square size is going to be 17 and the breadth is going to be 1, as you can see right over here. So just let me write it 17, 1, 17. Then hit enter and that will give you your ideal size. Now I'm going to place it under the spawner over here. Now what you have to do is just simply make the spawner transparent. So right over here, just simply choose the spawner and you will have a transparency option right over here. Just simply increase this level over here to make the spawner completely transparent. And now just simply remove the decal. And the decal meaning is the lining or the image on top of the spawner. So this is a tcal. Just remove this, and now you will have an invisible spawner which no one can see, and it will look much better. Now just simply change the color of the main spawner location. So you can do this by choosing the object. You can see it over here as well. Then to change color, just simply go to the brick color over here, choose this color option, and choose whatever color you want. So let's say, for example, this one. And just like that, your color is now changed. Now let's see if the spawner is working and the object is also working or not. But before that, make sure that you anchor all of the objects that you're going to create in this game. So to anchor anything, all you do is just simply choose the object and click on anchor. So the reason we are doing this, because the moment you will click on play, the object will fall down due to gravity. So if you will enable the anchor option on any of the object, it will completely be stationary in the place where it is now. So now let's click on play and see if it is working or not. So as you can see right over here, the spawner location is working absolutely fine. Now you have to adjust the sizing a little bit. As you can see right over here, we are still hovering on top of the layer. So you can just bring this a little bit up and it will be just fine. Now for me in this game, I want to create an obstacle course. So it will be something like this. There will be another location at the top, and there will be some type of bricks that will connect two locations. So let's do that. So first click on stop. Now increase the size a little bit. Now what you have to do is you have to add smaller objects. So go to part and then create small brick walls. Now if you want to duplicate this object, you can just simply press Ctrl plus D on your keyboard, and that will duplicate it just like this. Or you can also do this by right click on the part and then duplicate that as well, just like this. Now you can also name individual parts as well. So when you're on a part, just right click on it, and then you will have an option of rename. So just simply type in whatever you want. So in this case, it's going to be the spawn point. So just simply write in spawn and then hit enter. And now just simply complete your obstacle course. Now once you have the starting and the ending point, and you want to color all the objects over here, you can just simply highlight every single object like this. Then go to the color option and change the color directly like this. And don't forget to make it an anchor. So highlight again every one of them and click on anchor. And now in the second part, you will need a checkpoint. So in the model section, just simply search for checkpoint, and then you will find a lot of checkpoints. So just simply use any one of them over here. It's totally up to you. Something like this. Now again, if you want to make it transparent, you can do that. It's totally up to you. But for me, I want to keep it as it is. And now let's see if it is working or not. So click on play and check it. So as you can see, this time the spawner location is completely working. And now all you have to do is just simply jump on them and go from one block to another. And then if you died, you will be again respawned on the same spawner location as you can see right over here. And then when you will reach at the end, and then you will step on the checkpoint over here, your progress is now saved. And then even if you died, you will be respawning on that checkpoint over here. So here is an example. As you can see, we respawned on that exact checkpoint. And now all you have to do is just simply create your map just like that and make sure to anchor them and place checkpoints. And then when your game is completely ready, all you have to do is click on publish to Roblox and your game will be online and public. So after some time, this is what I've come up with. So if I click on play, you will land on the starting point, and then you can start just like that. And now if you're wondering how the text came over here, so it's a very easy process. Go to the UI section and just simply add a text button, a text label, whatever you want, and write it on top of the object. So that's it. And if this video was helpful, please consider subscribing and liking the video.